Streetlight flickers, dying breath. Another night, another slow death. Whiskey sour on a sticky bar, wondering where you are so far. Empty glass, empty stare, just a ghost in the air. Where'd you go? Where'd you run? Underneath this broken sun, yeah. Broken strings on my old guitar, broken dreams near and far. Heartbeat drumming a ragged beat. Can't find solace, can't find sweet. Love's a lie, love's a cheat. Stuck here on this lonely street. Rain on the window, a steady drip. Every memory a bitter sip. Your laughter echoes in my head. Words unsaid, words unsaid. Shadows dancing on the wall. Hearing your name, I start to fall. This town ain't big enough for two. Now when one of them is you, yeah. Broken strings on my old guitar, broken dreams near and far. Heartbeat drumming a ragged beat. Can't find solace, can't find sweet. Love's a lie, love's a cheat. Stuck here on this lonely street. They say time heals all the wounds, but these scars just bloom deeper, darker every day. Gonna waste away, gonna fade away. Is there a reason? Is there a sign? This pain ain't yours, it's only mine. A twisted knot, a tangled thread. Wish I was numb, wish I was dead. Walking down these empty lanes, feel the chill, feel the pain. Every corner, every turn, another lesson I gotta learn. About goodbye, about the end. No one to call, no one to mend. The shattered soul, this weary heart, torn to pieces right from the start. I learned how to smile just enough so no one asks me why. Some truths don't wanna be spoken, they just sit behind your eyes. I keep your name off my tongue, but not out of my head. It's easier to stay quiet than explain what we had. I wasn't cold, I was afraid of loving you the wrong way. These dark blues don't ask for peace, they ask for honesty. They don't rush me to move on, they let me be. I don't fight, I don't choose, I just stay in dark blue. you looked when you didn't feel seen. That's the moment I lost you and didn't know what it meant. I tried to be what you needed, but needed you too much. Some love collapses quietly under the weight of touch. I thought silence would protect us. Now it's all that's left. These dark blues know my shape, every fault, every weight. They don't leave when I'm confused, they just sit. Dark blues, I don't beg, I don't move, I just breathe. Dark blues. They say time will make it light, but it just makes it clear that losing you wasn't the end, just the longest year. I don't want you back anymore, I just want you okay. Some goodbyes on endings, they're love that stays. If I could say one honest thing without reopening scars, it'd be this: you were home even when we fell apart. I don't blame you, I don't run, I just carry what we were. Don't lose, I just loved you. Dark blues. Some love doesn't fade or die, it just learns to stay quiet. Streetlight flickers, a dying breath. Another night, another slow death. Whiskey sour on a sticky bar, wondering where you are so far. Empty glass, empty stare, just a ghost hanging in the air. Where'd you go? Where'd you run? Underneath this broken sun, broken strings on my old guitar, broken dreams both near and far. Heartbeat drumming a ragged beat, can't find solace, can't find sweet. Love's a lie. sip. Your laughter echoes in my head. Words unsaid, words unsaid. Shadows dancing on the wall. Hear your name and I start to fall. This town ain't big enough for two. Not when one of them is you. Broken strings on my old guitar. Broken dreams both near and far. Heartbeat drumming a ragged beat. Can't find solace, can't find sweet. Love's a lie, love's a cheat. Stuck here on this lonely street. Oh, they say time heals all the wounds, but these scars just bloom deeper, darker every day. Gonna waste away, gonna fade away. Is there a reason? Is there a sign? This pain ain't yours, it's only mine. A twisted knot, a tangled thread. Wish I was numb, wish I was dead. Walking down these empty lanes, feel the chill, feel the pain. Every corner, every turn, another lesson I gotta learn. About goodbye, about the end. No one to call, no one to mend. The shattered soul, this weary heart, torn to pieces right from the start. Ashtray cold on the counter. Two shot glasses, one still warm. Your lipstick print on the bottle like a promise and a warning and a warning. You're pacing holes in the kitchen. I'm sunk deep in this chair. You say you're tired of my drifting, but you keep running your fingers through my hair. You say, baby, pick a road. You can't be halfway gone. I say, pour another round. Let's argue till the dawn. 'Cause in love and life and whiskey blues, every fight we win and lose. You slam the door, I light the fuse, but I keep coming back to you. It's love and life and whiskey blues. Half truth, half excuse. We bruise each other, choose each other every time we're through. Stuck in these love life whiskey blues with you. You hate the way that I gamble on every maybe every dream. You say I chase after lightning while you're trying to build a quiet scene. There's a suitcase began to show. You said, baby, I need more than your Barstool point of view. I said, all I've got are stories, but they all end up at you. 'Cause it's love and life and whiskey blues. Every choice we overuse. You draw the line and cut it loose, then tie it back around us too. Yeah, it's love and life and whiskey blues. Sweet, firm, bitter truth. We curse each other, nurse each other like some worn-out bruise. Living these love life whiskey blues with you. I've seen your halo crooked, I've watched your halo fall. I've kissed your shaking shoulders when you couldn't stand at all. You watched me lose my temper, you watched me lose my nerve. You helped me when my chances crashed hard, got what they deserve. We are saints in cheap leather, we are sinners in good shoes. We are Sunday morning quiet and Saturday wrecked and used. If this ain't worth the wreckage, if this ain't worth the pain, why do we keep meeting at that same old window pane? For the love and life and whiskey blues, every scar a little muse. We drain the glass, we change the tune, but the same old feeling pulls us through. Yeah, it's love and life and whiskey blues. Raw nerve, tender proof. We break each other, make each other brand new, then use. Dancing these love life whiskey blues with you. Clock says 1:45. Your eyes say one more try. You're wearing that faded jacket I bought you in July. You trace my name on the table in a ring of watered rye. You whisper, I ain't leaving, I just like to hear you ask me why. You say, baby, I'm your shadow, even when I disappear. I laugh, you're my favorite trouble, my favorite souvenir. 'Cause it's love and life and whiskey blues. Every vow we've been reused. We're shot glass saints with worn out shoes, still choosing what we're gonna lose. Yeah, it's love and life and whiskey blues. Road rash, tender bruise. We fight like hell, then fall like fools in the same still warm from a dying sun. Another deal with no one. A lot of smoke, let the silence talk. Learn more listening than I ever walked. Every face got something to hide. Every truth's got a broken side. I don't knock on open doors, been here before. I don't bleed for things I lost. Already paid the cost. Some lessons stick like glue, even when you move. These dark blues keep me straight. Hold the line, don't negotiate. Yeah, they don't lift me, don't excuse. They just set the rules. I don't rush, I don't lose. I just move with dark blue. Barroom clock stuck on regret. Same damn hour, I ain't left. Your shadow crossed my mind. Didn't stop, didn't rewind. I don't chase what walked away. I let distance do its thing. Some goodbyes don't need cues. They fade like tattoos. I learned silence ain't defeat. It's a man standing on his feet. You don't have to raise your voice to make a choice. These dark blues don't scream my name. They just calm the flame. They don't save me, don't accuse. They just tell the truth. I don't bend, I don't bruise. I stay cool in dark midnight rain on asphalt skin, washing sins I ain't in. I've been heavy, I've been light, still walk the same at night. Strength ain't this or pride, it's knowing when to let things slide. I don't ask, I don't choose, I just follow. Dark if hope knocks, I let it wait. I don't rush what comes too late. I ain't broken, I ain't new, just refined by use. Every mile I didn't run still knows where I'm from. These dark blues don't fade or shine. They just match my stride when the night pulls tight and cruel. They stay true. I don't win, I don't lose. I just live in dark blues. Street goes quiet, no cues. Same road, dark blues, dark blues. Neon arms like a tired prayer. Rain-soaked streets don't care. Boots dragging sins behind. Another lost night, another line. Ashtray full of borrowed time. Cheap motel, flickering sign. Every mirror knows my face. Every drink just takes your place. I keep hearing your voice in the noise like a bad old vinyl scratch. They're trying to drown it in the blues, but it keeps calling back. Broken chords and rusted strings, singing songs about broken things. Heartbeat slow, then skips a line, like this messed up life of mine. Love came fast, love left me here with scars unseen. I play low, I play it bruised. Yeah, I got nothing left but blues. Streetlight shadows know my name. Same old town, same old shame. Barroom saints and whiskey sins, promises I never win. Your perfume still hangs around in every dark and empty sound. I chase ghosts I can't outrun, bleeding slow beneath the sun. Every mile just feels the same, every road leads back to you. I tried burning all the bridges, but the fire never took on. Broken chords and rusted strings, singing songs about broken things. Heartbeat slow, then skips a line, like this messed up life of mine. Love came fast, love left me here with scars unseen. I play it low, I play it bruised. Yeah, I got nothing left but blues. Midnight talks with empty chairs, confessing things to no one there. Clock keeps laughing at my pain, tick by tick, same refrain. I learned hope is just a word when silence screams louder than heard. Every goodbye cuts me clean like a knife I never see. They said man up, let it go, but they don't hear these demons slow. Dragging chains inside my chest, lay me down, don't let me rest. If redemption's real somewhere, it sure as hell ain't waiting here. I wear regret like second skin, another round. Let it creeps in cold and gray, finds me still here, not okay. If tomorrow ever comes through, I'll meet it drunk on dark blue. City hums like it knows my face. Same old streets, different pace. I don't rush what's bound to fall. I learned timing beats it all. Your shadow crossed a passing light, didn't stop, didn't bite. I don't chase what's overdue, I let it move. I've seen want turn into need, watch need turn into bleed. Some lines once crossed too far, still leave a mark. These dark blues keep me clean, somewhere in between. They don't shout, they don't bruise, they just tell the truth. I don't bend, I don't lose, I move calm in dark blues. Barstools lie like empty vows, same regrets, different crowds. Your name don't ring, it rests like a thought I didn't test. I don't hate what didn't stay, I just learned another way. Some men beg, some refuse, I adjusted to the use. Silence taught me how to see what noise hides easily. You don't have to raise your hand to command. These dark blues hold my ground, never lift me, never drown. chase what already left. I don't fight what time has kept. Every mile just strips me clean, leaves the truth in between. I learned early how to stand with one foot in the past. Some things break a man slow, not all pain hits fast. These dark blues right beside me, quiet, cold and true. They don't promise me tomorrow, they just help me make it through. Love don't stay, it just moves, leaves a man with dark blues. Gas station coffee burned and weak, like every word I never speak. Your shadow's gone, but I still see what you took out of me. I don't hate, I don't blame, just learn how to live with the stain. Some hearts heal, some hearts bruise, mine just learn how to lose. I stopped asking for a sign, stopped begging for relief. When hope costs more than truth, a man sticks with belief. These dark blues don't talk back, they just sitting in the cracks between what I was, what I'll be, what I lost, what's left of me. No excuse, no use, I just walk with dark blues. Midnight towns I pass through all look the same. When you do, every face feels borrowed now. Every promise half allowed. I learned strength ain't fists of fire, it's holding still when you're tired. I don't scream, I don't bruise, I just carry dark If love's a storm, I stay too long. Tried to make a right from wrong, but the rain don't ever choose who it breaks, who it moves. I ain't cursed, I ain't free, just a man with memory. Every truth I never lose keeps humming dark blues. These dark blues don't save my soul, they just keep me whole. When the night pulls tight and close, they're the only thing I know. I don't win, I don't choose, I just live in dark blues. Sun comes up, I still cruise, same road, same dark Neon bleeds on a wet back street. Every shadow knows my feet. I don't rush, I don't stall. Time bends, you've seen it all. Your name sits quiet in to let me lose. That's the rule of dark blues. Midnight rain taps coated signs like it's reading my spine. I don't flinch, I don't hide. I learn peace is on my side. Strength ain't loud, it's composed. It's every bridge you never burn. I don't chase what's confused. I walk clean through dark blues. If love's a flame, I kept the scar. Didn't worship, didn't boss. Some fires teach you how to see. In low degrees, I ain't empty, I ain't cold, just finally in control. These dark blues don't fade or shine, they just match my line. When the night asks me to choose, I don't refuse, I don't rise, I don't lose. I remain in dark blues. Street goes still, no cues. Same walk, dark blue. I talk to walls that never speak. They listen better than I think. Every night I lay awake, holding pieces I can't shake. I smile through things I shouldn't have. Learned pain don't always stab. Sometimes it just stays with you. Quiet, true. I carried more than I could say. Let it bend me every day. Some hearts don't break in two, they thin. These dark blues feel like home when I'm tired and alone. They don't judge, they don't use, they just hold the truth. I don't cry, I don't choose, I just sit with dark blues. Your name still sleeps inside my chest, not loud, just restless. I don't hate you, never did. I just love more than I let in. Some good things hurt the most when they're gentle, when they're close. I don't blame what I lost, I blame hope. I gave more than I could keep, promised things I couldn't be. Some nights I almost call, then don't. These dark blues know my weight, every doubt, every mistake. They don't leave, they don't bruise, they just stay when I'm used. I don't beg, I don't move, I breathe slow in dark blue. Morning light feels unfamiliar, like it don't remember ya. I watch the world begin again while I'm stuck back then. Strength ain't standing tall, it's getting up at all when your hands feel empty. till you move. If love's a place I never left, just stood outside what I had left. I wasn't wrong, I wasn't right, just human in the quiet. I don't ask to be saved, I just wish I was brave enough to say I miss you, still do. Know the truth, I loved you in dark blues. Another day begins. Still feel your touch. Where do I win this losing game? city exhales when the bars shut down, like it's tired of wearing the crown. I walk past lives I almost chose. Every face tells me what I know. I don't chase the younger man, I buried him where I stand. Every scar I never show keeps time moving slow. I learned pain don't need a sound, it just settles in around, like smoke that stains a room long after you leave. These dark blues don't fight the night, they make peace with low light. They don't promise, they don't use, they just sit with truth. I don't rise, I don't lose, I remain in dark blue. Ooh. Street corners whisper my name, not loud, just enough to stay. Your memory ain't sharp or sweet, it's the rhythm in my feet. I don't replay what went wrong, I let it hum like an old song. Some melodies don't resolve, they just go on. I stopped asking for relief, stopped dressing wounds with belief. Some nights are meant to end, they just bend. These dark blues keep their distance, like a man who understands. They don't ask me to be strong, they just let me stand. I don't win, I don't choose, I just stay in dark blue. Midnight feels like borrowed time, every breath a measured line. I don't rush what's nearly gone, I let it finish on its own. I've seen hope where thinner skin break when you lean too hard on it. I don't curse what's overdue, I let it through. If love's a language, I went quiet, not out of fear, just tired. Some truths don't want release, they want peace. I ain't empty, I ain't full, just steady like the pull of gravity in use. Shape my fate, they just walk beside the way when the night asks me to move. I don't refuse, I don't pray, I don't lose, I exist in dark blue. Morning breath, no cue, same world, dark blue. eyes on the windowsill. Coffee gone cold, your side still warm. Last night's argument hanging in the air like that coat you never wear anymore. You said, baby, I'm tired of your promises. I laughed it off, then I watched you pack. You walked out slow in my faded shirt, and every step you took I felt it crack. Got this whiskey on my wedding ring, burning circles where your touch used to sting. Every sip tastes a little like you, sweet at first, then it cuts right through. Yeah, I keep pouring on these midnight wounds. Same old song in a busted room. Love's a bar tab I can't clear clean. Got this whiskey on my wedding ring. Jukebox crooning in the corner booth, couples dancing swaying soft and slow. I'm nursing bruises no one can see, smiling at strangers that I don't wanna know. There's lipstick ghosts on my old glass, memories floating in the amber light. Your laugh, your hands on my backseat neck, every wrong I did coming back tonight. Thought I was a wild man born to roam. You were the map that felt like home. Now the road just feels like running from everything I broke. Got this whiskey on my wedding ring, burning circles where your touch used to sting. Every sip tastes a little like you, sweet at first, then it cuts right through. Yeah, I keep pouring on these midnight wounds. Same old song in a busted room. Love's a bar tab I can't clear clean. Got this whiskey on my wedding ring, yeah. We had blue jeans, back porch summers, bare feet, thunder rolling slow. You traced futures on my freckled shoulder, said promise me you'll never let me go. But late nights turned into later lies. I chased every shadow on the wall. You waited up in that cotton dress till my excuses just stopped coming at all. Now this fool feels like a witness stand. Every bottle's just telling on me. I'll trade every shot in this busted town for one more chance to let you see. Yeah, I got this whiskey on my wedding ring, burning circles where your touch used to sting. Every sip tastes a little like you, sweet at first, then it cuts right through. Yeah, I keep pouring on these midnight wounds. Same old song in a busted room. Love's a bar tab I can't clear clean. Got this whiskey on my wedding ring. Maybe you're dancing in some quiet kitchen, bare feet tapping on the linoleum floor. Maybe you're learning how to sleep alone, now waiting on my key in the door. I'm playing tough guy in a cloud of smoke, but my hands won't stop that shake. I used to think heartbreak was just a song till I felt that first real break. future says I'll be fine. Names his regrets, one at a time. Says, son, that woman ain't your first scar. I say, she's the one that drove my car. Jukebox humming, some lost regret. Couple in the corner, ain't broken yet. A hand on his sleeve, like you did to me. My throat goes tight, I can barely breathe. I ain't asking for a second chance, I just miss your shadow in my glass. Whiskey on my weathered heart, birds going down. Tears fall sharp, love keeps leaving, black marks in the dark. Yeah, it hits me, splits me apart. I keep calling, you keep walking, same old song, same cold and popping. Whiskey on my weathered heart. I've been faithful to my bad decisions. Every lonely mile, every crooked vision. Tried loving you like a last-ditch prayer. Turned out loud, just watch me swear. I wanted Sunday, soft and quiet. We got Friday nights full of riot. You wanted flowers in the windowsill. I gave you promises and unpaid bills. Now it's late night radio and a busted fan, talking to the ceiling like you'd understand. Your sweatshirt hanging on the kitchen chair, smells like heaven that isn't there. I trace your name in the spilled out drink, watch it fade faster than I think. If you ever wonder what you meant to me, this cracked gold glass is your eulogy. Whiskey on my weathered heart, birds going down. Tears fall short, love keeps leaving, like marks in the dark. Yeah, it hits me, splits me apart. I keep pouring, you keep walking, same old song, same cold apartment. Whiskey on my weathered heart. So here's to the nights we almost got it right, to the crooked road that stole our light. If loving you's a bar tab, I can't pay in part, I'll sign it over with my weathered heart. I'll sign it over with my weathered heart. So here's to the night we almost got it right, to the crooked road that stole our light. If loving you's a tab, I can't pay in part, I'll sign it over with my weathered heart. I'll sign it over with my weathered heart. Ashtray sunrise on the nightstand, half-warm coffee, lipstick on my hand. Your laugh still hanging in the kitchen there, your sweater on a chair like you're still there. Old boots sleeping by a broken door, floorboards aching where we danced before we were young, dumb, out of our minds, trading tomorrows for overtime. Pour that whiskey on your photograph, watch your smile swim then start baby, I ain't fixing you. Then patch my pride with a crooked truth. You held my face when the world turned mean. Said life ain't kind, but it don't have to be clean. We missed rent, but we made rent songs. Fought all night just to hold on. You threw a glass, I ducked the pain. Shards in the sink like summer rain. Was it poison? Was it prayer? Every time you ran your fingers through my hair. Were we broken or were we brand new? I still taste every answer on you. Oh, that whiskey on your photograph. Watch your smile swim, then start to crack. Love was a wildfire in a paper room. Burned down fast, left the ballroom on. I keep on chasing what I had to lose. Love and life and these whiskey blues. Oh, yeah. I took that job at the edge of town. Same old hammer, just a different sound. Nails and names, I drive them deep. Your ghost still follows when I try to sleep. You took your suitcase, took the train. Left your perfume in the window pane. Left your ring in the sugar bowl. Sweet and rusting where we used to hold. Tell me, darling, did you find your light? Or just a quieter kind of fight? Do you still hum our crooked tune when you're pouring drinks for some new fool? That whiskey on your photograph. Watch your smile swim, then start to crack. Love was a wildfire in a paper room. Burned down fast, left the ballroom. I keep on chasing what I had to lose. Love and life and these whiskey blues. Oh, yeah. Bartender says I should call you up, but my hands shake when I touch that glass. Every sorry that I never spoke, rising like smoke, rising too fast. If I had one more busted night with you, I'd drink the dawn, I'd tell the truth. No cheap lies hiding in my grin. Just I was wrong and come back in. Now every Friday, same crooked chair, same bench shadow in the busted glass. Some girl laughs, kinda like you did. I turn my head, then I kill that wish. Life keeps rolling like an old tape deck, always hissing at what comes next. I've got my stories, I've got my scars. You're the longest line in this house of cards. Was it heaven in a roadside bar? Two broke hearts in a borrowed car. If I'm honest, when the bottle's through, every good thing still sounds like you. Pour that whiskey on your photograph. Watch your smile swim, then start to crack. Love was a wildfire in a paper room. Burned down fast, left a ballroom on. I keep on chasing what I had to lose. Love and life and these whiskey blues. Oh, yeah. So here's to the fights and the barefoot nights, to the wrong made rights and the cracked street lights. If love is a debt I can't refuse, I'll pay in full with these whiskey blues. Whiskey blues. Yeah. I'll grow old with these whiskey blues. Oh, these blues. I still lower my voice at night, like you're asleep nearby. Old habits don't need reasons, they they just refuse to die. Your side of the room feels colder, even in summertime. Funny how absence can feel heavier than goodbye. I thought I learned to forget, but I just learned to live with it. These dark blues don't chase the pain, they let it stay. They don't tell me to be strong, they let me be. I don't run, I don't choose, I just stay with dark blue. I hear your name in crowded rooms, and my heart still turns. Not because I want you back, but because some things burn. I don't hate the life I have, I just miss who I was. When loving you felt simple, before fear made it hard. Some love doesn't break or end, it just changes shape. These dark blues know my truth. Everything I couldn't do, they don't leave when I'm confused, they just stay. Dark blues, I don't beg, I don't move, I just breathe in dark blues. Sometimes I wonder if you know how much you changed me. Not with words or promises, but quietly. I carry you in how I listen, in how I pause. Now I hold back saying things I would have said before. If loving you was my mistake, I'd still make it again. It's just right around my throat. City lights don't ask my name. They blink once, then look away. I don't chase what's moving fast. I learn wait from things that last. Every step I didn't lose, polished by dark blues. I see the fire burn itself, trying to be something else. Some men learn to rise and fall. I learned to stand. These dark blues don't break my stride. They keep the edges tight. They don't beg, they don't use, they just set the mood. I don't bend, I don't choose. I move clean in dark blues. Barroom glass holds neon lights. Same old songs in newer ties. Your voice drifts through the smoke, doesn't land, just floats. I don't chase what didn't stay. I let memory decay. Some good things bruise, then turn into use. Silence taught me how to read the space between need. You don't have to raise your tone to hold the room. These dark blues don't speak out loud. They keep me level in a crowd. They don't heal, they don't accuse, they just show what's true. I don't rush, I don't lose. I stay sharp in dark blues. Midnight trains don't look behind. They just cut the line. I respect that kind of grace, leaving without a trace. Strength ain't fists or borrowed pride. It's walking calm on your own side. I don't ask, I don't choose. I trust these dark blues. If love's a war, I laid arms down. No white flag, no crown. Some battles end when you refuse to bleed for proof. I ain't hollow, I ain't used, just steady tune. These dark blues don't fade with time. They age like well-cut lines. When the night pulls tight and smooth, I move through. I don't rise, I don't lose. I just live in dark blues. Dark breaks clean, no cues. Same man. Dark blues. cracks and breaks, neon stains my tired shoes. Every step I don't refuse. I learned early how to stay when everyone else runs away. Low applause, no excuse, just a man in dark blues. I don't look back for revenge. I don't move fast, I don't pretend. Some roads teach you how to stand, not how to win. These dark blues don't pull me down, they just keep me level now. They don't scream, they don't use, they just phone what's true. I don't chase, I don't lose, I just exist in dark blue. Bar signs buzz like tired lights. Same old jokes, same old eyes. Your name don't hurt, it echoes faint, like a color that won't paint. I don't drown, I don't fight. I learn how to last in life. Some hearts break, some hearts bruise. Now I learn how to stay cool, yeah. Silence taught me discipline. Cases sharpen my skin. You don't need a loaded case. I know nothing lasts. These dark blues walk my side. Never rush, never hide. They don't heal, they don't choose, they just tell the truth. I don't bend, I don't move, I just breathe in dark blue, yeah. Midnight clocks don't judge my pace. They just check, they don't care. Every scar I didn't show still knows where to go. I ain't clean, I ain't lost, just a man who knows the cost of holding on, letting loose. Somewhere in dark blue, yeah. If love's a fighter, I Night pours down like cheap regret on a city that won't forget. I walk slow, hands in my jeans. Learn too much from what I've seen. Streetlights buzz like bad advice. Same mistakes, different price. I don't ask for second views. I already know the truth. I watch love turn into waste. Watch patience come too late. Some lessons don't arrive, they wait. These dark blues don't save my soul. They just help me stay in control. They don't shine, they don't bruise. They just live where I do. I don't beg, I don't choose. I just wear these dark blues. Barroom floors know how I stand. Half a man, half a plan. Your memory ain't sharp or loud. It's just there like a cloud. I don't hate what didn't stay. I just learned to let it wait. Some hearts bend, some refuse. Mine grew quiet, dark and used. Silence taught me how to move without asking for proof. You don't need to say goodbye to know these darker blues will walk my line. Never rush, never lie. They don't heal, they don't accuse. They just show us true. I don't win, I don't lose. I just stand in dark blue. Midnight clocks don't judge my pace. They just tick, they don't wait. I made peace with what I lack. I don't look forward, I don't look back. Strength ain't fist or pride. It's keeping calm when you're tired. I don't scream, I don't bruise. I learn restraint from dark blues. If hope knocks, I let it pass. Some doors close too fast. I ain't holy, I ain't damned. Just a man who understands that some roads you never choose, they choose you. Don't fade away. They age like truth, they stay. When the night pulls tight and cruel, they keep me cool. I don't pray, I don't move. I just breathe in dark blue. Morning comes, same shoe, same and dark blue.